You know, when you create something, you think, oh my god, I am a motherfucking genius. But the euphoria dies down and you feel like you never made anything good in this life. Well, this happened to me yesterday. I had a little problem. One unfinished song I needed to send to be released in 2 days, as I was being pressured by my team, in this case me. But every time I'd open the door and listen, no use to run. It sounded so bad, so terrible. Was it really that bad? Or was it just a blurring effect? Scientists say the blurring effect happens when your brain. Okay, no. Scientists don't say shit. I just invented this name. You know, when you take a picture of yourself and you look gorgeous, then you post it. And you keep looking at it and looking. Suddenly, you never saw a more ugly photo ever taken in the entire history of humanity. What is really funny, cause last week, when I listened to this song, I felt it was the best song I had written yet. But now, I felt it was a hopeless delusion that I could ever think a song like that could be good. And as I entered a boxing fight with Google Docs, we rode into the ground. I was gasping for air. Oh my god. I truly was sedentary. I looked into the ceiling and I saw my past. It was happening all over again. This was a pattern. Many times I would start a new project, be it a song, a story I wanted to tell, even a new script for a YouTube video. The idea sounded amazing in my head. I would write the skeleton of the story on the paper. But every time I would open my computer, stare at the Google documents where the script was written, where the script was open, and I'd feel like my mind was a jumble of unsorted cables. I turn my head and go into YouTube, click random videos, get lost in shorts. What's wrong with me? Am I unable to focus? Like maybe I am overstimulated by social media. Just another sufferer of the typical case of this society, or am I really bad and I have no hope? I will never be able to achieve anything in this life because I suck. There, I found it. Low self esteem, self hatred disguised as criticism. Just there, peeking behind the curtains. Just like we talked in the last video of this channel, creating something gives us this exhilarating feeling, this freedom. It's much more dull and difficult to sit down and finish a project. As a parallel, we can say that the creation of a piece of art is our hopeful self, or our emotional sign blossoming. But emotions like that. It's impulsive, fluctuating, and it doesn't listen to reason. When we are forced to sit down and face this piece of art that came out of us in such a vulnerable and pure moment, maybe that's what makes it difficult. Having to face the dream in reality and realize that maybe we aren't so amazing after all. Putting our feet on the ground after flying so long is a little painful, I would say. I never flew in my life, but this bird next door told me, so yeah. Now, okay, I see this pattern, but if I were to find a solution, what would it be? And does everything need a solution? I don't know, I truly don't have any idea, but however, I think if something bothers you, there's a need for a solution. And in this case, we could metaphorically tie ourselves down to a chair by using timers like Pomodoro or use external tools like a real person to keep you accountable. Or maybe I am overthinking. And this entire video was just a delusion I had after I got into a fist fight with Google Documents. Nothing ever happened. Well, and if that's the case, I would like to say bye. Thank you so much for accompanying me in this delusion. And have a beautiful day, a beautiful life, and a beautiful year. Bye. Bye bye. Bye.